This is a test. It is only a test. Had it been an actual job, you would have received raises, promotions, and other signs of appreciation. Drawing on my fine command of the English language, I said nothing. The freelance writer is a man who is paid per piece or per word or perhaps. There is no such place as Budapest. Perhaps you are thinking of Bucharest, and there is no such place as Bucharest either. It took me 15 years to discover I had no talent for writing, but I couldn't give it up because by that time I was too famous. Every boy should have two things, a dog and a mother who lets him have one. Opera is when a guy gets stabbed in the back end. Instead of bleeding, he sings. Charlemagne either died or was born, or did something with the Holy Roman Empire in 800. A boy can learn a lot from a dog: obedience, loyalty, and the importance of turning around 3 times before lying down. Anyone can do any amount of work, provided it isn't the work he is supposed to be doing at that moment. I have tried to know absolutely nothing about a great many things, and I have succeeded fairly well. The wise man thinks once before he speaks twice. Birds which are the same color as the foliage in which they nest are less likely to be disturbed by other birds who want to drop in and chat, and, therefore, last longer. There are several ways to apportion the family income, minus one of them unsatisfactory. Anyone will be glad to admit that he knows nothing about beagling or the Chinese stock market or ballistics, but there is not a man or woman alive who does not claim to know how to cure hiccups. Central Park is the grandiose symbol of the front yard each child in New York hasn't got. After an author has been dead for some time, it becomes increasingly difficult for his publishers to get a new book out of him each year. Breaking the ice in the picture seems to be a feature of the early lives of all great men. The pencil sharpener is about as far as I have ever got in operating a complicated piece of machinery with any success. She sleeps alone at last. In preparing the soil for planting, you will need several tools. Dynamite would be a beautiful thing to use, but it would have a tendency to get the dirt into the front hall and track up the stairs. There may be said to be 2 classes of people in the world: those who constantly divide the people of the world into 2 classes, and those who do not. It has always seemed to me that the most difficult part of building a bridge would be the start. Drinking makes such fools of people, and people are such fools to begin with that it's compounding a felony. Why don't you get out of that wet coat and into a dry martini? Anything can happen, but it usually doesn't. In Milwaukee last month, a man died laughing over one of his own jokes. That's what makes it so tough for us outsiders. We have to fight home competition. My only solution for the problem of habitual accidents is to stay in bed all day. Even then, there is always the chance that you will fall out.